What is up, guys? This is Sigler95 coming at you guys live, beginning of a brand new series, Pokemon Leafgreen, the remake of the original Red and Blue Pokemon first generation, and personally holds special significance into my heart because it is the first video game I really remember playing. My family and I were going on a long road trip when I was like, I don't know, probably 4 or 5, and I remember my parents getting me the purple, like, see-through Game Boy Color that you could, like, see the circuit boards, or I don't know what you call them, like, this, you could see the machinery inside. It was really cool. And they got me Pokemon Blue, and I played it the whole car ride, and that's what got me hooked and got me being the Pokemon Master that you know me as today. So a while back I did a poll on Twitter, kind of just probing people on what kind of game they'd want me to see, and Pokemon Leafgreen and Fire Red got a lot of good feedback. So I wanted to start off with that. I think it's a great game. For a lot of people, holds a lot of nostalgia. I think being able to run and remaster the first generation makes it a lot more fun. So it should be a good time. So you start off with Professor Oak, the OG professor, talking to you. And it's a well-known fact, Professor Oak had a thing for Ash's mom. And Ash didn't have a dad, so maybe Professor Oak's his dad, or maybe Professor Oak's just likes moms, but get to name yourself here. It's not long enough for me to fit Sigler95, so I'm just gonna put Sig. You guys already know. Maybe I could put Sig95. Yeah, let's do that. Sig95. Then it's gonna ask you to name your rival, who is Professor Oak's grandkid. Which he can't remember his name, but we've been rivals since we were babies. And I think I'm gonna call him Bovid. Can't give him the honor of being called straight up COVID. We're gonna call him Bovid. Alright. We are ready to begin our own adventure. We named ourselves. And that's it. That's all you need to do. And now you're ready to begin your adventure. So you streak down into the overworld, and you're playing with the NES. And it was all a dream. Okay, time to go. So the first thing you want to do is you want to head to this PC. Grab this potion out of the item storage. You may need it against your rival. You shouldn't, but it's always good to be safe. Don't want to lose that first battle. That's a tough way to start the game. So if you ever need help while you're playing this game, you can hit the L or R button. Sneak past my mom here. Here we are. Welcome to Pallet Town, where the flowers dance with the music, and 2 people wander around without homes. Seriously, only 2 houses here, and it's mine and my rival's. So you can see Professor Oak's not here if you try to go talk to him. The Pokemon are here, though. Oh, I'm gonna go ahead and change options. I recommend doing this. Change your text speed to fast. I highly recommend doing that. It saves yourself a lot of time. So what you gotta do if you want to head out of Pallet Town is you gotta try to walk north, and then Professor Oak will stop you. But see, he very clearly just came out of my house. He came out of my mom's house. You can see him come out of this. I don't know what you're doing, Professor Oak. You better watch it. Alright, but I guess I'll give him some slack because he's given me my first Pokemon. So he's talking about how he used to be a Pokemon Master. But now he only has 3 Pokemon left, which I don't really get it. How do you lose all your Pokemon? I guess he gave them away, which is nice. So you're gonna have a choice of fire, water, and grass. You got Bulbasaur, Charmander, and Squirtle. Now Charmander is the crowd favorite. Everyone loves Charizard, especially if you collect Pokemon cards. Charizard's always the most popular. But he has a lot of disadvantageous matchups with gym leaders. I think that's the right word. Disadvantageous. Anyway, he's got bad matchup with gym leaders, especially early on. So he's going to be the hardest to raise. However, it is probably the most powerful one. And Charizard learns Fly and Flamethrower, and those are crazy good moves. Next is Squirtle. Squirtle's like the middle of the road, and this Squirtle's who I always played with when I was growing up. Very balanced Pokemon, learns really good moves through like Surf, but he doesn't learn a lot of good moves while leveling up. Move pool is kind of limited, but it has good matchup against gym leaders, especially the first one. And then last is Bulbasaur, which is probably the easiest to raise just because it has good matchups very early on, learns good moves, levels up quicker, but doesn't get as much stat boost with every level. Excuse me. I'd highly recommend this for beginners. I did a little poll on Twitter a while ago, and I was kind of trying to be sneaky about it. I just tweeted, pick your favorite color, red, blue, or green. But I think I am gonna go with Bulbasaur. You know, not a lot of people go through Bulbasaur. I rarely play Bulbasaur when I'm playing through Pokemon. I think it's just gonna be a really solid choice. I like to do stuff new. And for his name, now, if you're an OG fan, you're gonna love this. Bringing back a absolute timeless classic. I think some of y'all probably already know. Oops. That's right, folks. This is the return of Boss Tweed. For those of you who don't know who Boss Tweed is, I encourage you to watch my old Ruby and Sapphire walkthrough from God knows how long ago, 7, 8 years ago maybe. I was still in high school. But Boss Tweed is a person, is a BA gangster, I think from like the forming of New York, way back when, but I encourage you to look him up. He's a mobster, and he's badass. Alright, make sure you're ready. I mean, there's not really much you can do, but your rival's gonna pick a Pokemon you're weak to, and then he's gonna fight you right off the bat. It doesn't matter if he picks a Pokemon you're weak to, it doesn't know any moves, and neither do you. So, I would recommend just tackling or scratching away at this guy. You've got that backup potion if you went to the PC, so you should be able to win this no problem, unless they get like or they get a critical hit on you. But Professor Oak's going to explain how to fight if you've never played before. It's very, very easy to figure out. Yeah, just keep tackling away. Only way I get a critical hit the last, of course. Yeah, but the only way to really lose that fight is if they get a critical hit, or you miss. Leveled up there, got 69 XP. Nice. You get a little bit of money. Professor Oak's like, oh heck yeah, you beat my grandson. Awesome. It's like, oh, where's Grandpa ever? And your Pokemon's automatically healed up somehow, so that's fun. But now we can leave Pallet Town, our hometown. Not even gonna say goodbye to our mom. Clearly we don't have that good of a relationship. I snuck right out. there we go. Now, in the future, I'll probably cut out wild battles, or, you know, just always use repels. But in the beginning, I like to fight a couple just to get a little head start. If you talk to this guy, I'll give you another potion, so that's 2 free potions right off the bat. Especially good to replenish if you end up having to use it against your rival. Here we go, our first wild battle, a Rattata. So on this route, you can find Rattata, Pidgey, and Caterpie. None of those Pokemon are great, but you can't catch them this time around. You don't have any Pokeballs yet. We'll be coming back here. We have to come back and forth. But when you come back here, you can catch Pokemon. You know, I'm still trying to decide if I want to catch all 150 Pokemon. The thing is, since some Pokemon are only available in Fire Red or Leaf Green, I would have to, like, use cheat codes to make sure I got everyone, and I'm not really feeling like doing cheat codes. But I may do it. We'll see. But I don't really need to heal up. I took barely any damage. This is Viridian City. If you head north, there's Viridian Forest, and west is the Pokemon League, actually. But we're not ready for the Pokemon League yet. This old man's just laying on the ground saying, "I forbid you from going through here," like an absolute tool. Just a giant chum bucket. Just, ugh. Grandpa, don't be so mean. He hadn't had his coffee yet. It's like, bruh. You're gonna lay there if you don't get your coffee? So what you have to do is you gotta go talk to the Pokemart person, and they will give you a quest. Basically unpaid labor. He's like, "Hey, you know Professor Oak? Here, take this to him." And that's like the equivalent of being like, "Oh, hey, you're from this town, you know this other person from that town, why don't you take this package for free just because you happen to know them?" Like, that wouldn't work. That doesn't fly in this city. But I think this is probably a good place to stop. Well, that's it for this episode. Thanks for tuning in, guys. I really appreciate it. Smash that like button and follow my socials if y'all want. A new video will be coming soon. I'll be streaming on Twitch tonight. I'll be doing a WoW Classic raid of Naxxramas. So if you're interested in that, or you just like cool music and want to come hang out, go to twitch.tv at Sigler95. But yeah, thanks for tuning in, guys, and I will see you all next time. Stay cool. That was stupid.